Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing what is the fate of this connection. And to do this reading we are going to be picking 3 piles together. I see this as pile number 1 and pile number 2 and finally pile number 3. Right, so let's see what we have for today's reading. Pile number 1, you have Magical Harmony. For pile number 2, you have Question. And for pile number 3, you have Change. If you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the Kunzaite point. For pile number 2, you have the Flourite point. And for pile number 3, you have the Bloodstone point. All right. So take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, or maybe even all of the piles or crystals, then trust your intuition. You might get more information from other piles with regards to your situation with this person that you're inquiring about today. Another way that you can go about this reading is to designate different people to different piles and see what information you're going to get in every pile with each person. Okay, so my dear soul family, once you're ready picking your piles, you'll find down in the description box the timestamps to your piles. Click on them and I'll see you in your reading. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Kunzaite point, as well as this beautiful card with the keywords Magical Harmony. I feel this one is trying to pop out. So today we're taking a look at what is the fate of this connection that you have on your mind. Okay, so I've pulled out 1 oracle card already. That's the second one. And finally, let's pull out your last oracle card. What I want to do as well is to pull out a tiny chakra card, you know, kind of read the energy of this connection. Okay. Right. Let's now reveal your cards. So you have the Founder. Wow, sorry. Beautiful energy for sure. The Founder energy seems like something strong and solid. Let's find out. So you have the Founder, Foundations, Community. Okay. And you have a balanced solar plexus with I do have reliability. Isn't that amazing? Okay, looks wonderful so far. the way I want to do this, although I really feel these two should be together, let's keep them the way it is. If I put this here, would you be able to see it? I highly doubt it. What if I put it here? I think this way you'd be able to see everything. All right. So you also have Miss Sunshine. Loving your cards. Okay. So far, so good. And you have Community again. What are the odds? It blows my mind when things like that happen. So you have Community. Also the number 8. If you're watching this now, it's in August. And you have 1 and 7, which is another 8. So if you're watching this now, what I'm about to say is very relevant. Perhaps something significant is going to be happening during the Lionsgate portal, 8-8. All right. So let's now pull out your tarot cards. So for pile number 1, please, what is the fate of the connection that they have on their minds, please? Thank you. Right, so you have the Tower in reverse. You have the Strength card upright. The 5 of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Let's take 3 more cards. So you have the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Actually, let's take 2 more. Let's complete the picture here. You have the 7 of Wands in reverse. And finally, you have the 7 of Cups. So reverse, upright, upright, reverse. And then here you have reverse, upright, upright, upright. These are the only 2 reversed here. And these are the only 2 reversed here. Wonderful. In fact, to make it easier for your eye to see, I'm gonna take the reversals a little bit up so it's easy for your eyes to catch them. And here, I'm gonna take them a little bit down. Right, that makes it much easier to see. Well, first thing that is clear with Community here, Sunshine, the solar plexus being balanced, I would say the person you are inquiring about is someone you can rely on for sure when it comes to their intentions towards this connection with you. They do want to communicate and form a strong foundation between the 2 of you. They also, with Miss Sunshine here, feel very positive about this connection and very happy, I believe, very happy and positive when communicating or dealing with you, or when thinking about the future of this connection. I will say, however, something feels off here. Although it's pretty positive, very positive here, something feels off. The 3 of Cups is very much like the Community. We keep seeing community, community, and then we get the 3 of Cups, right? Which is also like a community, exactly, but it's in reverse. So something feels off here. Maybe I would say there are different options looking at your cards. Maybe they have the intention of building like a good, reliable connection with you, and they haven't done yet. Or, you know, 3 of Cups could sometimes denote third party. So maybe they see a third party involved, or they see a third thing standing in the way. It could be because the wheels are not running here with the Wheel of Fortune being reversed. And so it looks like with the 7 of Cups, Seven of Cups is an energy of someone dreaming of something, right? It's like building castles in the clouds. It's having a big dream. So I think this person is kind of thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice? Or maybe they think in their mind that they're building castles in the sky, that although they wish they can create this connection, but it's akin to building castles in the sky. And the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, meaning they think they're not fortunate enough for it. So I'm not sure why your situation is like this, my dear pile number 1, but I will tell you that the person you're inquiring about certainly feels very positive about this connection. Do you see how the Nine of Swords here has their hands on their head? It's kind of like they're stressed about something. Are they stressed about breaking down the little foundation maybe that you have, because the Tower is in the reverse? So Nine of Swords is not in reverse because it's not like they're dying, right? It's just that they're wishing for it. And perhaps they're putting themselves on a limit, or maybe they feel like there's a limit. And so because the stress comes from them fearing that something would collapse. Yeah, I did tell you something is in the way with the Three of Cups here. I think seeing the Tower card in reverse, matching here the Nine of Swords in reverse, I think they're thinking, well, at least that's better than collapsing something. So maybe I should pull out your cards later after we take a look at all the cards. It might answer our question on what it is that this person here is worried about. Because you know, you have the giraffe's head, it's so long, kind of making me feel that it's symbolizing keeping you at arm's length, or keeping the situation at arm's length as it is, or maybe you are keeping them at arm's length. But I think they're worried about something here, so maybe it's them. Not sure. Please take it, of course, how it resonates. Right, so let's continue. Here you have the Queen of Swords, and it tells me that they are thinking rationally about something. They're thinking about this connection rationally. So although they feel with the community here and magical harmony, it's like you guys connect, and you connect beautifully with magical harmony. And I think there's a water element. We're seeing the, I forgot what it's called, between the hands of a toad that allows them to swim. I can't remember its name now. It'll come to me. So we're seeing the water element. So I think there is kind feelings between the two of you, like beautiful feelings between the two of you. Harmony, exactly as the card says with the swimming here. And it's magical. And there's definitely the intention with the founder here of building something reliable and good. Whether it's going to continue being at arm's length or not, we're gonna discover what's going on here together. And so this person is deciding to think rationally, because you have the Queen of Swords here upright. Queen of Swords is honest, does what's right regardless of what they feel they want to do. It's not in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse would, you know, plan for things that may not be necessarily honest. Here you have the Queen of Swords deciding to do at least the rational thing. And it's in conjunction to the Strength card, which means that they're gonna pull their strength to do the right thing. What they believe is right. the right thing. But the right thing, on the other hand, do you see that? On the other hand, the right thing with the Five of Pentacles gives them this strong sense of lack. Lack of what? Lack of fortune and lack of that castles that they are building in the sky. And so at the end of the day, it's a heavy feeling that they can't conquer. Seven of Wands upright is being able to face these challenges. But here it almost feels like this person can't face that challenge. So I'm really curious now, what is this situation that is causing all of that? What's going on here? You know, taking a look at a reading like that, I would think, you know, sometimes some people come from different backgrounds, different religions. What else could have the situation? Maybe something is at stake, like business or something. I'm just guessing here. I think we should consult your cards. But yeah, although they are going to decide to be strong, they are feeling that there's lack, and that it's hard for them to pull up that strong front, and that they are not so lucky doing that. But they are trying to do the right thing. So now this takes me, what is going on in this connection? Because perhaps you're wondering too, because it may not be on your side, it may be from the other person's side. Maybe there's something in their lives. So it's either from their side or your side. What is this person considering here? What's going on? We have 3 cards. Two of Pentacles. Juggling between 2 things. Okay. Maybe if this is a romantic relationship, maybe they're committed in another relationship already, or maybe you are. Don't know. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups again. 2 of Cups. Now I'm really thinking that maybe this... Okay, let me reflect on all possibilities. And you have the Justice card in reverse. They feel something wrong about this with the Justice card in reverse. And Justice with the 2 of Cups, if this is a romantic connection, they don't feel right, because it seems like someone else with the 3 of Cups, in that case, the third party is a person involved in this connection. If this is not a romantic connection that we're looking at, then something feels wrong. Because maybe with the 2 of Pentacles, there is a conflict of interest. And so they have to keep a limit in order not to interfere with this interest. Yeah, definitely conflict of interest going on here. Either from your side or from their side. So, what is the fate of this connection then? What is the fate of this connection? We can definitely see, first of all, before we delve, that this connection will be there. I mean, there's a foundation regardless, but it depends on the distance. We can, pull out cards. I already think I have an answer, but I think it's better to pull out cards. Oy. And see. There's a card that fell. Hold on. Right, and see what is the fate of this connection. What is the fate? Oh, I just noticed something. White ball, black ball. I think this is representing intentions, if you ask me. They're choosing the correct intentions. Okay, so what is the choosing the correct intentions? All right, so let's see, what is the fate of this connection? 4. Ten of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups. The Devil card. Oh, interesting. Do you see how on the reverse side of the Devil card, it looks like someone is tied to someone and they want to be free? But on the upright side, it seems like someone is enamored by someone, but it's keeping them stuck. And you have the Moon in reverse. Look, if it's a romantic connection, I have the answer for you. I think that this person will continue to build a strong friendship with you, but they will realize that they are enamored by something and they're stuck, not being able to move forward. And for this reason, I believe they may be walking away, or turning perhaps this dream, like turning their emotions to let it go. But there will always be a beautiful foundation. If this is not a romantic connection, again, whatever this is, this person will realize that perhaps they are keeping themselves stuck with something because they are either enamored by you or enamored by the situation. And so in that case, again, they will keep the connection beautiful with you, but they will be choosing, because of that third situation in the middle, to let go of something, maybe let go of their dreams or their castles in the sky. And I think with the Moon card here, they're shifting their emotions, maybe facing their own emotions and feeling like, all right, so I don't want to do this to myself. I think it's time to close the page on something and keep the connection running strong and nice. But remember, my dear pile number 1, that tarot does not define the fate of something. Everything is always in your hands. Your intentions could change, their intentions could change, anything could happen. So based on the energies of today, this is exactly what I see in your cards. And my dear pile number 1, may you always form beautiful connections in your life, forevermore, wonderful, beautiful connections that would have beautiful fates. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Flourite point, as well as this really cute card that says question. Wonder how this is going to take us in today's reading. Oh, looks like this one's in. Today we're taking a look at what is the fate of this connection. Right. So these are your 3 oracle decks. I'm planning to pull out a tiny chakra card. This way we can kind of gauge the energy of this reading. And let's first begin with that. So you have the cartographer with a crossroad and exploration. Very cool. Okay. let's check out your chakra card. You have overactive third eye with I see and can have mental fog. Ooh, quite interesting. I'll keep it here for now. And you have Sleeping Beauty's Dream, and you can see a huge house nested on top of this person's house. Which, no, wait, I won't say anything until we see the rest of the cards. You also have By the Book. Okay, now it's time for us to check your tarot cards. And we kindly want to know for pile number 2, please, what is the fate, thank you, of this connection that they have in their minds, please? What is the fate of this connection? Okay, so you have the Tower card in reverse. If you were drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it. Why? Because the first card that they got was the Tower card in reverse. So you might want to check it out. And they also got this card. So you have the 8 of Cups. You have the 10 of Swords. The King of Wands. The 3 of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The 2 of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles in, no, not in reverse, upright. So everything is upright in your reading except for the Tower here. And finally, you have the King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. This right away gives me a feeling that you're inquiring about someone who feels like you are a strong, stable person, as are they. In fact, speaking of that, they have quite a strong personality and a strong character with the King of Wands, since it's lining, you know, with the King of Pentacles here. But in all cases, please note that kings and queens are only energies. Okay, so regardless of who's who in this reading, you could be the King of Pentacles in conjunction to the King of Wands and know and understand how strong and stable you are. And they could be the Queen of Pentacles, you know, take it how it resonates with you. In all cases, I see right off the bat that I totally see two strong people, two stable people dealing with each other. That's a wonderful thing. Two balanced, stable people, very focused on their goals in this reading. I will, however, tell you that you do not totally see the intentions of this person in at the moment. They seem to have a strong face with the stone here, right? A stone face. Maybe they have a poker face. But look at this. It seems like they're really in real life a softie. And yes, they do have a strong character for sure. May have like the strong appearance on the outside, but really when you get to know them on the inside, you'll find them to be very kind of like familial type of people. They like to connect to their community very well, and they hold on dear to the people who are important to them. You will find them to be very homey, in fact. Now, the Three of Wands tells me that this person does have some intentions to move forward, to move something forwards with you. Because like I told you, despite the fact that you cannot see behind their poker face, or maybe a little bit, they have a lot of plans. Look at the maps here. And with the cartographer, they are actually actively planning something. They're making plans. And you can see a home here. They're making plans of something, perhaps to move forward, to jumpstart something with the Three of Wands. And since we're doing a reading about the connection of the fate, of this connection, this would tell me that they may be giving you a strong face on the exterior, but really on the inside, they want to jumpstart something or make something move. And despite all of this planning, with the overactive third eye here, usually they can see things, but it seems like they're not too sure of how you want to proceed. And so there's mental fog as well. Like they can see what they want clearly, but they're not so sure about how you would react. And that's why we have the Queen of Wands in conjunction to the Tower. Look at that. Your Queen of Wands here. You see, you have the King of Wands in conjunction to, the King of Pentacles in conjunction to the King of Wands. And you can see here it's aligned. They know their intentions. The two kings are here. The two other queens are also present in the reading. Each king has their consort. But here, if I were to just follow the idea where this is you, this is how it hit me intuitively at the beginning of the reading, or at least that's the thought that hit my mind. In that case, following the thought here, it looks to me like this person also sees you as a very strong, charismatic person, stable and strong. And so because you're so sure, self-assured of what you want and how you want to proceed in life, how you build your own life, how you see yourself. Yeah, look at the Queen of Pentacles here, looking at the pentacles. It's as if she was checking herself out in the mirror. Again, you seem to be self-assured, you know your value, you know what you want. And so in that case, although this person has a lot of plans on their mind, and it looks like these plans are getting bigger and bigger by the day, because here with Sleeping Beauty's dream, it doesn't just look like a house, it looks like it's turned into a castle with a little house for the horses and a little house for this, and everything that comes with a castle. And it's giving me this intention, this intuitive understanding that this person has built a whole map of what they want to create and do with you. Whether this is a romantic connection or a business connection or whatever type of connection this is. The one thing that they're not sure about, although they have, look here with the Three of Wands, decided to take some action regardless, the one thing they're not sure of, or at least worried about, is how you would respond to these amazing plans that they have created. And this is where the mental fog is. This is where they have questions, and this is probably why you were drawn to the question card. There's a huge question mark here on how you are gonna react, because with the Two of Swords, what they are afraid of is they don't know how, they can't see your reaction. Maybe a part of them makes them believe that you may like the plans that they will present to you, or maybe you're just gonna walk away from it, decline it. And so they genuinely cannot see ahead, and that's what we keep seeing in your reading here with the mental fog, their eyes closed, Sleeping Beauty dream. Sleeping Beauty is like, It's something that they only see when they're closing their eyes. It's like in their mind. They haven't shared it. And at the same time, the symbolism here is saying that they genuinely cannot see how you would be acting, or how you would be rather reacting. And with the crown flying off the Tower card here, I feel like it's going to, they don't want to disrespect themselves or lose their ground, lose their power. Yeah, it gives me this feeling that they don't want to lose their ground with you, and they don't want to lose respect, it seems, or their position. Yeah, their position is very important to you here. Perhaps how you see them. Yes, how you see them. And you can see someone here frozen from thought. They've overthought about something. This is overthinking with the Ten of Swords. Overthinking to the extent of immobility. And you can see it with the ice. But they're Ten of Swords here. This is someone who's not going to do anything at all. This is someone who's paralyzed. Here, although they feel immobile, they're not fully paralyzed. And you can see with the Three of Wands upright that they will be actually, in fact, taking action to present these plans that they have in their minds for you. And they definitely are thinking about it strongly. That I can tell you in the energy of the reading. There's so much thought, because, you know, the witch's hat, there are cones, and cones are a symbol of, not just a symbol, you know, it's used, this cone shape, esoterically, is because they gather all of the energy at one point, and they take all of this energy at the opposite point to take all of that energy and direct it, all of this force together, to direct it towards something. And the reason witches are depicted with these cone hats is because they can do magic with their thoughts, and they can direct all of this energy towards a specific intention. And so all of this thinking is genuinely driving them to connect and move forward. And so whatever offer they have on their mind, you will be surprised with them presenting this offer to you at great risk of you not maybe, first of all, the crown looks like the hat, maybe you refusing their plans, and maybe they're gonna feel like disrespected, at least in front of themselves or in front of you. But at the end of the day, they are moving forward with these plans, because with the nest here and the home right in front, right on top of this person's head, they like these thoughts. They build some thoughts that have become so big that it's becoming impossible to just keep it inside. And so for them, it's better to just release them, and whatever happens, happens, than to continue to keep it in their minds and explore what happens as a result. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in the energies of your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading today. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my beautiful pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to to the beautiful Bloodstone point, as well as this really cute card. We can see a witch here flying off with the keyword change. And today we're taking a look at what the fate of this connection is with the person that you have on your mind. To do this reading, we'll be pulling out one card from each of these 3 oracle decks, as well as one small chakra deck. One small chakra card from the deck up top. You know, it will kind of give us an energy reading for the connection today that we're reading about today. Right, so let's pull out this one. And let's see what this is all about. Very cool. Okay, so you have the priest, and you have a witch and a priest. What is up here? So you have perseverance and faith. And I love how the candle is lighting up in a really special way in this pile. I think this is going to be a beautiful reading. Let's find out. You have crown chakra. It's an overactive crown chakra, and it says, I sense this association from my body. Okay, right. You know, the reason I laughed is because you kind of sense a dissociation from a body when you're high in emotion, right? When you're in some elevated experience. So I didn't want to say anything yet because I want to wait. We always can see the full picture when all the cards are on the table. But yeah, I had to share this one with you. You have transformation. Look at this person touching their heart, right? And you have regeneration. Okay, let's now pull out. I keep feeling something in my throat. Maybe this person has trouble speaking up about something, maybe. You can see a lot of blues here. Who knows? Just a note. You have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Star card. Oh, this might cause trouble on YouTube. Hold on. Right, that's better. Star card. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's on the other side as well. Sorry guys, the new YouTube rules are not forgiving at all. They strike videos right away. Okay, so you have the High Priestess, the Judgment card, okay, the Three of Cups. That came in that exact position, I think, in pile number 1. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend you check it out. You have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So far we have a triangle of reverse here. That's of course upright. So our reverses are this one, and this one. You have the Six of Swords, the Temperance card in reverse. That's our 4th reverse. And I think now we've got to push them because there's one more card left. And I believe they're not meant to align in that case with the upper row. And you have the Ace of Wands. Amazing. Magical pile indeed. Now, if this is a romantic connection, or not, by the way, in all cases, this is a person who has a lot of emotions for you, to the point where they have this out-of-body experience when dealing with you, or when thinking about you, or when it comes to thinking about you. In fact, the Star card, they have a huge secret hope with the High Priestess here that they're not yet sharing. This tells me that something that you have or you are a big, huge dream for them. If this is a romantic connection, this person, do you see the witch here, is falling down. And also these are the autumn leaves, where it's during the fall, right? So we can see that someone is at a high speed falling in love with you. And you can see this person holding their hands on their hearts, falling deeply in love with you, and their emotions are transforming at a great speed. And if this is not a romantic connection, that they're really loving something about you, yeah, they love you. So what? It's for both. Whatever type of connection this is, this person really has strong feelings for you. And their feelings about you are growing exponentially, really, every day. Again, like pile number 1, with this 3 of Pentacles falling right here in the same position, you might want to check pile number 1. And it seems to me with the 3 of Cups, there could be someone or something in the way. This could be a third-party situation, either that they are involved with, or that you are involved with. If it's not a person, then it could be something important standing in the way for them to do something. We'll find out what this do is. For a lot of you, if this is not a romantic connection, you have the 8 of Pentacles, maybe they're not able to proceed forward because they work with you. And so something is at great risk here, especially that the 8 of Pentacles is in reverse. And so it definitely tells me, in both cases, by the way, even if this is romantic, maybe it could have a strong effect on their work as well. Or maybe, their reputation of their work, or their reputation in general, whether this is romantic or not. I think this here shows us fear of losing reputation, like being called a fake, or being called a cheater. Oh, someone cheating in their work, a cheater. So if this is love, then maybe they're in a romantic connection, or maybe you are committed to someone else. But with the 2 of Cups, you can truly see that they would love to be with you, or they would love to connect with you in one form or the other. There's great reciprocity between the 2 of you. A wonderful connection that is very close to magic, or feels magical. And you can see a tree that almost lost all of its leaves. We can see the keyword regeneration. Like, maybe this person hasn't felt this way about someone for a very long time, hadn't felt this way about someone for a very long time. And so, as a result, they have a strong dream. It's with the star, the star card is like their biggest dream, their biggest hope. And it's something related to you, or their dealings with you has become their biggest hope. But as you can see, it must be kept as a secret from their point of view. And it must be kept as a secret, with the High Priestess being upright, for the right, wise reasons, and not for the wrong intentions. And you can see this Page of Cups in reverse, kind of having to drink something they don't like, that tastes really bad. And I think this is really saying that this person, out of choosing wisely, is choosing to, maybe this bad drink would indicate keeping their emotions to themselves, not doing anything about the plans and the hopes that they feel. And so it tastes bitter, what they are wisely choosing to do. Because not only is it the wise thing and the rightful thing, but it could affect their reputation in such a strong way. And I don't think they want to be tagged, for some of you, with the tag of cheater, because we have the Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. For this is very specific to some of you. Let me turn on the light. Yeah, I think you can see your cards better. And you know, I started this reading in the afternoon, and it's almost sunset now, and I think this is a great symbolism for your reading, because I feel like this person, although is falling deeply or is really connected to you in such a strong way and feels very strongly about your connection, they feel like all the happiness is closing down on them, almost like a symbol of them not being able to keep in touch with the very thing that they love, with the Ace of Wands here. At least that's how they feel for now. So what is the fate of this connection? Since these are the three cards that we haven't fully explored yet, along with the Six of Swords, let's answer this question. I think it would lie right here. We can see that this connection will continue to move forward with the Six of Swords, albeit very slowly, keeping with the High Priestess here the intentions in the right place. And the Judgment card is upright. We see a rebirth here, and we did see regeneration. And so something is going to be created, but in the right format and not tainted or in the wrong format, right? So it is going to move forward. Something is going to be rebirth, regenerated. We have the Ace of Wands. Something is going to be created. I think the emotions are too powerful, as your cards are showing, for it to be maybe disregarded. But it's going to move very slowly. To build it, I believe, in the right way. The way that they can keep it with you. But also, the Temperance card is in reverse. Which means that the energy is very shaky here. It's not balanced. And so at any point, something could fall, something can happen. And so perhaps your cards are, in case this is an advice to you, that something can happen at any point. You know, this person is focused on gold, maybe materialism, or look, pile number 3, the camera died and I had to recharge it. And we can see with the sunset here, as well as the recharging, like there was loss of hope. And the charging here is like regeneration, realizing that you don't have to lose it all, creating a new format that is done in the right way, because they want to hold on to this connection. They do not want to let go, and obviously they have a lot of feelings. And because of these feelings, the certain feelings that they have, the connection is still standing on some shaky ground. At any point, it could shift, and so shift from the wise direction that they want to take. And the energy of them wanting to keep you, holding on to you like that, you can see it with perseverance here in the priest card. The experience is so magical that they don't want to let it go. But at the same time, it could be the very weakness in the connection, at least from their point of view. Or it makes them feel unstable or weak. And how you take it from there will all depend on the two of you. Would you like me to pull out some cards as guidance for you? Let me turn on the light. It keeps getting darker. And I think the symbolism here is very strong. You know, I feel like this person sees you or sees this connection as their hope. And no matter how dark it gets, they just want to keep going. Yes, slowly, but they don't want to let go. They want to irrigate lands that may seem dead because they are hopeful that some plant is going to generate or something is going to happen. They're very hopeful and they feel very strongly about your connection with them. So this looks like it was suffering to come out. So the question becomes, what is your guidance with regards to this connection? Seems like there's so much going on. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Five of Cups in reverse. The World card in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, this is a card of building castles in the sky. I will tell you, my dear pile number 3, that your guidance is, although this may be very difficult to hear, that the situation seems to be close to building castles in the sky, because with all of the hope here, it's maybe not reality. You can even see the castles on the cloud in the sky here. So also the King of Cups in reverse is imbalance. Although there's strong emotions going on here, it is greatly imbalanced and may lead, with the King of Cups in reverse, to results that are unfavorable. They could lead to huge disappointment that that you could regret. And it may end unfavorably. Because although this person is trying their best to do something in the right way, it is all standing on shaky grounds due to the strong emotions present. I surely did not want to be the one ever delivering something that may not be favorable. For some of you, this could be totally okay. And if it's not okay to you, you know, my dear pile number 3, my heart and soul are with you. And I would rather tell you honestly what I'm seeing, you know. Sometimes things can taste a little bit bitter, but they're for the greater good, avoiding bigger disappointments later on. And you know, you will notice, even though I'm using the same lighting as I do every day, it's still very dark. And I have this feeling that although it's full of beautiful emotions here, something is just not right about it. Maybe something is at stake here and could lead down to a darker path, because you have the sunset. You keep getting this symbolism in your reading. And so at the end of the day, this is a wonderful person that has beautiful feelings for you, or really feels that there's an out-of-body experience and sees you as their dream. But maybe you, at least now, for now, maybe there shouldn't be connection, because it's not standing on a stable ground. And you know, my dear pile number 3, as I always say, tarot does not in any way or form tell you or decide for you what a future is. Always remember that everything is in your hand. These are just the energies of today. They could continue to be the same. Things may change. Who knows? But for today, I would only like and prefer to read your cards honestly. And my dear pile number 3, I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my beautiful pile number 3, my heart is with you. And I'll catch you in the next reading. May you always find amazing people in your life.